Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Goal Bazan. Today we'll be joined by Amir Abedzadeh. He's the son of former international Iranian goalkeeper Ahmad Abedzadeh. We spoke with Amir about various things, one of which was his experience at the youth levels he had for Tottenham, his move to the United States with his Orange County Blues, his time in Iran, the AFC 23 championship team he was part of that unfortunately Iran didn't qualify, and not last but not least, about his ambitions as to why he chose Portugal as his next destination for his career. We would like to personally thank Amir for his time, and as always, we hope you enjoyed this episode, and thank you for the support as always. Amir, how you doing, my friend? It's an absolute pleasure to have you on Goal Bazan. Thank you for giving us your time today.
Hello, Pasha. Nice to hear your voice, and I'm happy that I'm doing this interview with you.
I appreciate it, my friend. Amir, first off, before we get into, the gist of, you just joined one of the top teams, in Portugal. We just want to go back to your time that you played, for Tottenham for a bit in England, and then you moved to the United States, which that was a very notable experience, I could assume, before you moved back to Iran. If you could just tell the viewers how that experience was for you, what did you learn, any notable stories, and why did you predominantly decide to do that?
Obviously, all the experience I had made was the main reason that I come to this club in Portugal. And the experience in England was really good because I moved to England when I was 14. I played for a couple of clubs before I go to the Tottenham Academy, like Brentford and Crystal Palace. I trained for them a couple of months, but for the long term, I was with the Tottenham Academy that I went there for a trial with many goalkeepers who were on trial, but they picked me and I stayed the most. And the only reason I didn't stay there, it was like visa issue because the coaches from the higher teams, because I was training with the under 18s, and the coaches from the upper teams, after they watched me, they told the coaches to sign me. I still remember that day. It was a great day for me, but unfortunately, with the visa issues and my passport, it was difficult for them, and they would rather sign like a European Union passport who has the European Union passport, which they end up signing like one Italian goalkeeper. So then I told myself I'm in one of the toppest club in England and they want me, but there are some other issues except football that I can't sign. So I'm gonna try from different country. And there was this club, OC Blues, that I went to, and I played there 2 seasons, and it was really good for me because I was the youngest goalkeeper in that league, and I improved so much, and I had an offer from Malavan, and I decided to go and do my football and military stuff because I wanted to be invited to the U20s or U23 national team, and with my sending my videos, they didn't invite, because my main goal was to come to Europe, and one of the reasons that can help you to come to Europe was being in the national team. So I decided to go to Iran and show myself there, and so I can be invited for the national team that can lead to me coming to Europe. But when I went there, I had an offer from Persepolis, and it all happened so fast. And I signed for Persepolis, and 2 years there, 2 years now, and then I decided that Iran is not as I expected that it would turn out. So I tried to come to Europe and start from bottom,
Yeah.
Because I don't know. For me, it's you can improve wherever you're happier. And for me, with all the system and me having the weight of my dad's name over there and other stuff was
overwhelming.
For me, it was the better decision to come to Europe where nobody knows who, for example, my dad is, so I can earn it by myself,
Yes.
And I came to it's a third league in Portugal, and after 4 months, all the scouts and a couple of good offers, and now I'm in Maritimo.
Amir, before I was gonna ask you a question that I'm very curious to know, as many people are, from a goalkeeper standpoint. What do you saw as the biggest difference between when you worked with goalkeepers in Europe and America compared to the goalkeepers like back in Iran? Did you see any notable differences in the...
Well, all the people and players are different. You can't just expect, for example, everyone have one style or one form of thinking, regarding their performance or whatever. But obviously in Europe, I've seen, I've learned, even in the 6 months I've been here, I've learned so much with even with the basics, in Iran it's more physical and training stuff, more than sitting 1 hour with your coach and talking and looking at it in different way. So it's obviously different, and that's why we have some European coaches in Iran. And obviously everywhere it's different, but also I had some good coaches in Iran, which is one of them is my father, obviously.
Of course. Amir, one of the questions that we've gotten from social media was that who was the person? Was it your father or somebody you spoke to? Or was it actually yourself that you're like, you know what, I want to leave Iran and I want to try to, make my name? Did you speak to a certain coach? Or was it just something that you decided that's the best way for me to, regain my, position back and trying to get back into the national team, in the first team specifically? Who was that predominantly? Was it you or somebody you spoke to that you decided to move to Portugal?
Well, I told you between my words before that I wasn't really happy with the situation that I had in Iran. So it was myself the main reason was myself, because I personally believe that wherever you're happy and when you enjoy something, you can be successful. And the last year that I was there, I wasn't really passionate that I am right now. So I was like, the best decision for me is to leave and try somewhere else. And I'm glad that it turned out good.
And one other question that we have was that obviously you were part of the 2016 AFC U23 championship that happened. How was that experience for you, Amir?
It was really good experience, and I had the honor to be in the U23's Olympic team, but it's kind of sad because that's never going to happen again because of our ages, and we missed the chance to go to Olympics. But all the camps we had, all the friendly games, all of that I enjoyed so much, and I'm very grateful that I was part of it. And I hope for the next generation that comes, they can make it, and break the. I don't know how to say it, but we haven't gone to Olympics
for a while now.
44 years now. So I hope they can break this.
Another Iranian goalkeeper, big chance in such a top team?
No, I personally only focus on myself, and I think it was just a coincidence that I came to this club, and there was other Iranians here, but one of the things that I think that made my journey in Portugal well so far is because I was just focused on myself and not really caring about what's going on around me and who says what, So I'm gonna continue that and stay focused like I've been since I came here, and not really be distracted about the conversations or the past and everything. I just focus on me now. I'm gonna train even harder than before, and hopefully I can make my own path. So yeah.
The last two questions we have for you, Amir, is that before I get to the last one, what do you hope to achieve with this club that you're at now?
Obviously, for me, this is just the beginning. I've said it on my Instagram as well. For me, this was really big step coming from the 2 leagues below to here. It was like it was so rare, but I made it happen, and for me, it's maybe everyone who looks from outside, they're so like, wow, this is a huge step, but I always knew that I'm gonna come to this league, and for me, this is just a new start, so I can go even higher. I have like big dreams. I want to be in big clubs, and I do my best every day, and I wake up every day knowing that I have a chance to improve myself and get there. So this club for me is going step by step, playing games with quality, and hopefully seek for better days.
And the last question we have for you, Amir, is that has there been any conversation that you have predominantly from the national team with Carlos Queiroz, Dan Gaspar, or anyone that potentially that we could see you play for us one day?
Well, obviously, any Iranian would be honored to play for their national team. So I'm also one, but for me, again, this is like thinking too much.
Yes.
For me, if I go step by step, and if I seek for 110, which I'm seeking, that the 100, which is national team, will definitely be on the way. So for me, it's just focusing right now, not thinking what's gonna happen in the future, who's gonna say what, who's gonna call or not. For me, it's just improving every day, training hard, and hopefully in the game, when my time comes, I can show that I deserve to be here and go even higher.
Amir, my friend, I really appreciate you giving us your time, and I wish you all the best. Is there any final things that you might have for the viewers?
No, it was just a pleasure to talk to you, and hopefully whoever's listening to this likes it, and I look forward to better days with better subjects to talk about too.
Definitely. Thank you, Amir.
Welcome.